In this video,
terrific right hand.
Back on the attack with left hand.
we look back at some of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history.
Not wanting to expose himself. There, the right by Martin. Oh!
Roy, this is the kind of thing you've always been concerned about in boxing.
You never know how you're going to end up.
Let's get straight to it.
Now, does that suggest the bitter feelings if there's a mutual agreement to go down to the game and show us support?
Glenn showed a lot of heart and decided to exchange punches with Roy Jones. That's like deciding to have a sprinting contest with a cheetah. It's not going to end well. Glenn was taken apart and dropped, and you can see Roy's punches. They're so fast, they should come with a speed warning.
Everything that Roy Jones had, he threw. Again, the charisma, the excitement of all those punches. Little reminiscent of Sugar Ray Leonard? Yes.
His strength.
Yeah, I think he senses that Johnson's getting tired, but I think Guthrie also has a swole above his right eye. Oh, that'll finish him.
A big right hand, and the champion is down.
He will not get up.
And he isn't getting up.
He will not get up.
And it turns out he was a paper champion, one of those champions who took a punch right there that made him an ex-champion. Reggie Johnson was continually beating him to the punch when they backed away from each other inside, and that ended the fight. A terrific performance by a class fighter, Reggie Johnson. Roy, this is the kind of thing you've always been concerned about in boxing.
Yeah, this is why I'm not ever really eager to go in there unless it's really worth my while, because you never know how you're going to end up.
Tommy?
A jab. I think this is a bad habit is because
Lennox Lewis was on the comeback trail after losing his title to Oliver McCall.
There's a right hand by Morrison, frequently with those right hands as he steps inside.
And who better to take out that frustration on that dangerous puncher, Tommy Morrison?
Lewis's arms. And there's a monumental uppercut.
A lot of long right hands, Lewis, in this fight, as we've often seen him. But it's that short one.
homework on Morrison. He's using some of Morrison's own combinations on him.
Unfortunately for Morrison, he was outclassed from start to finish.
Now he comes back to the jab. Pop is getting very close to a stoppage here. You get that sense. Down goes
Morrison, known for his left hook, couldn't even get it off in the fight. Ironically, it was Lewis who dropped him with a left hook of his own.
He's watching the Roy Jones video.
Somebody somewhere has been watching some Roy Jones tapes.
Win column after his defeat only 10 days ago. There's a cracking shot.
That's what you mean. That's what you got to watch. He looks very wobbly.
He's going to stop the
and
fight.
Mickey Van stopped it.
Square on.
Yeah.
There it is. Bang on the target, and there's no recovery from that. Just took him out.
At 37, Jackson gave it one more try, facing tough Mexican Eduardo Gutierrez.
Gutierrez is a 4-fight win streak coming in since a loss. TKO loss to Quirino Garcia. Big right hand sends him down, and Julian motions for...
Gutierrez made the mistake of charging at Jackson, which was like stepping into a lion's den. He walked into some huge punches and got put down with a hard body shot.
After Lalo Gutierrez puts him down with a body shot.
Gutierrez helped him out. Went to the canvas himself, helping. He needed a break. Took some shots, and the eye is closed.
And it's over. Lalo Gutierrez has been stopped here in round 3.
Gutierrez probably left the ring with a new respect for avoiding Jackson's fists.
Is wobbling. Williams looking for the finish. Great right hand. One more might do it. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. John King steps in, and Mirovic is about to collapse. Mirovic is about to collapse.
Both men exchanging right hands, and down goes Adam Watt here in the first round. Beautiful short right hand there from Valerie Vikor, who just nonchalantly walks back to the neutral corner.
29 seconds to go, watching big trouble.
I don't think he knows where he is, Jeff. Watt really needs to try and hold on. He's backed into the corner of the Russian.
12 seconds to go, Matthew. Can we see this? Oh, there's a big right hand that's just missed.
Oh, again, Watt in all sorts of trouble here along the road.
Stop. The fight has been stopped.
Brian McMahon has stopped the fight here at the end of the first round.
Stop the fight.
Adam Watt not too happy.
He has stopped the fight.
He was almost defenseless, though, there along the ropes.
Boxing, I mean, not only is he a lovely guy, but I think he possibly could have come back after that.
There's a replay of that right hand, and look, you know, Adam Watt has been down before, and he has got up. Here's another replay. Let's watch it close. Left hook. He was hurt there, definitely hurt. None of these other punches have hit him, Matthew. That one just landed. I do think it was a premature stoppage, but Adam was in trouble. That left hook definitely hurt him.
Very much so, Jeffrey, but the referee would have known that we were close to the end of the round. In fact, as he was parting the boxes there, the bell did go.
The Prince had a lot of entrances like this one, where he danced to the ring like he was auditioning for Dancing with the Stars. It was just for show, though. It put him in the zone, and more importantly, it made his opponent wait in the ring like they were at the DMV. The subtext was clear. Hamed was the one in control and calling the shots.
Here's a face-off here between these two young fellas, and of course Jenkins knows exactly what Hamed's made of.
Prince Naseem Hamed.
There he is then, Prince Naseem Hamed. And forward roll and somersault. Well, he's full of himself, isn't he?
And at this level, Hamed could do pretty much whatever he wanted. But notice how bad it looks when he gets hit.
And it won't stop there, believe me.
Hamed's a great counter-puncher, but when you're showboating that hard, it's like daring the universe to humble you.
To look like he loses concentration.
One of the perks of his style is that it gets into his opponent's head, making them overextend with punches. And when they do, Hamed punishes them like they've just broken the school's dress code.
They're good. And they're hurtful. Bit of replay of these whipping body shots and head punches from Hamed. Lovely left hook.
In the third round, a vicious body shot effectively ended the fight.
And I dare say Hamed, lovely body shot there. I was about to say he's going to be looking for a clean finish, and that was a lovely body shot. And it's got to be over soon, surely. Really breaking Jenkins up now.
More body shots followed, and the opponent's corner threw in the towel.
Really putting some meat behind those body shots now. Jenkins almost keeled over again. Referee Jim Pretty just checking it, and the towel's coming from that corner. Well, the referee is in his rights to ignore it.
Under the rules, the referee can refuse to accept a corner retirement, and he does just that here. Bad call if you ask me. Luckily, the opponent didn't take too much unnecessary punishment.
But Jenkins has had quite enough for one night, and I don't blame him.
For 2 rounds, Dempsey's wobbly knees are looking just like they did in Philadelphia. But Dempsey, still smarting beneath the Marines' victory, is determined to blast Sharkey off the map. The Manasseh Mauler is now the killer of old. He launches a left for Sharkey's face. And the ex-Gob throws himself to the canvas, yelling the old familiar cry of foul.
Sharkey made the mistake of looking at the referee, and Dempsey threw a left uppercut that sent him flying. It's like Sharkey was auditioning for the part in Falling with Style. I had Sharkey ahead in the fight at this point, but Dempsey had his dirty tricks up his sleeve.
Leading up to and including that momentous climax. Sharkey has been complaining to referee Jack O'Sullivan that Dempsey's body punches are low. The ringside experts say the ex-Gob got the left on the nose that sent him to the canvas when he forgot the first law of the ring: never take your eyes from an opponent.
Dempsey was so good at knowing where the ref was that he could have given lessons in referee avoidance 101. That's a basic skill needed to be an effective dirty fighter. Kinda like playing dodgeball with a referee.
And down goes Scott in the opening round. And there's the power of Adam Watt, the little left hand. And Bruce Scott's in a bit of trouble here. He holds onto the ropes. He shakes his head.
Again, the left hook doing the damage.
And there goes Scott, and now Adam Watt goes down. Well, what an opener here. We thought this might happen. Both men down. Sort of fight that Bruce Scott likes to get in tight. But back comes Watt. Left and right, and down goes Scott again. And he looks hurt as he stumbles on the corner. Frank Black says, take your time. But he's on very hazy legs again. He shakes his head. He's asked to walk forward, but he's hurt, and badly hurt.
Badly hurt. He has not thrown the effects upon one more clean one. This referee is going to have to step.
Wright's coming in, and Adam Watt is surely, yes he is, the new Commonwealth Cruiserweight champion. He just had too much firepower for Bruce Scott.
In his next bout, Robinson rematched Fulmer for the title, and Sugar managed to roll back the clock once more. I couldn't help but laugh at this low blow by Fulmer. He leaped in with a left hook, and it was so below the belt, it might have been aiming for Fulmer's shoes.
A warning to Gene Fulmer to keep his punches up. 30 seconds left. Sugar Ray grimacing on the low blow and indicating to Fulmer that it really landed low.
Robinson was really putting some power into his shots in this fight. He wasn't just aiming to win. He wanted to make sure Fulmer knew he was in a fight.
He clamps down on Gene, moves away. A smacking right hand landed by Sugar Ray Robinson to the ribs of Gene Fulmer. And Sugar Ray drops Gene Fulmer. 4, 5, listen to this crowd. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Robinson threw 2 thunderous body shots, followed by a signature left hook that put Fulmer out like a light. I think this punch is possibly the greatest punch ever thrown in a boxing ring. And it was only 2 days shy of Sugar's 37th birthday. He was past his prime, yet still capable of producing magical moments in the ring. In his prime, Sugar was demolishing opponents with hooks that were nothing short of masterpieces.
右のストレート。体を入れ替わりました。有利、海老原。右だ。カウンターが勝った。これは効きましたよ。さあ立てるかチャンピオン。立てるかチャンピオン無理だ。立てない。チャンピオン立てない。歴史的な一瞬です。CIS で初の世界チャンピオン誕生。それでは負けても笑顔だもんな。これから杉浦さんにちょっと話を進めてもらいたいと思います。杉浦さんよろしくお願いします。
はい、それではまず私のお隣の鬼塚選手に伺いたいと思うんですが、競泳ジム鬼塚さんに続いて、ジムのこれは、
Bruno was known for his early knockouts, but here his patience was as impressive as his punch.
Gone very far with him. And if this one goes, he'll go with a real bang because he is very tall and he weighs just over 16 stone. Oh, there we are. Bang. 35 seconds.
A perfectly timed right hand over a jab landed flush on the chin like a Christmas present. The stoppage was spot on, Acuna wobbled like a Jenga tower, and the referee made the right call to end it.
Bruno, it was a good right hand, there's no doubt about that. It's just a pity that we can't find 1 or 2 people who can stand up to them. I think that would have taken an awful lot of people out. Well, Acuna went 6 rounds with Bugner just over 2 years ago. Joe Bugner, who's making a comeback.
Manuel Ramos. Ramos shocked everyone by unloading a brutal uppercut into Frazier's chin.
There it is. That punch rocked champion Joe Frazier to his heels. Can Ramos follow it up here in round 1?
Frazier immediately shifted gears like a car going from 0 to 60 and started pounding the stuffing out of Ramos.
Gathered himself and recovered from that crushing uppercut. Joe has some cannons of his own, and he throws his bombs from both sides.
Notice how Frazier mixed his body and head shots like a chef seasoning a perfect dish.
Oh, a tremendous left hook by Joe Frazier. Frazier putting tremendous pressure on Manuel Ramos. Ramos on the defense.
Ramos, to his credit, showed up ready for war, but Frazier was on fire and showed no mercy.
Joe is right back on top of Ramos here in round 2, throwing tremendous punches, most of them landed.
Frazier's left hook, as always, was his most potent weapon, and despite Ramos's great chin, Frazier made sure it was the night he'd never forget.
Frazier goes to a neutral corner, and referee Arthur Mercante picks up the count. Frazier looking for that one shot to take Manuel Ramos out of it. A tremendous left by Joe Frazier. Manuel's back against the ropes. Another fine left by Joe Frazier. Ramos is taking a tremendous pounding and down goes Manuel Ramos, sitting on at Manuel, and Manuel says it's all over. Referee Joe Frazier successfully defends his heavyweight championship. It goes into the record book as a 2-round knockout over a very courageous Manuel Ramos on June 24th, 1968. Frazier has just one way to fight against all opponents. He keeps throwing punches and never seems to tire. A good left by Joe. A right gets in. Tremendous punches by champion Joe Frazier, and down goes Manuel Ramos. Manuel took some of the best punches from heavyweight champion Joe Frazier.
Stavolta una difesa in favore di Sven Otke.
Chiaramente è stata a favore di Otke, prende sempre con precisione.
Destro, brutto, basta. Basta. No, basta così, neanche contare. C'è Paciucci che mi auguro che non invitino Nardiello a continuare.
No, non ci sono possibilità per Nardiello.
Ma ha recuperato subito, però è straordinario il recupero del nostro pugile. Però ho la sensazione che si stia sottoponendo, era inutile.
Tu hai detto bene.
Era inutile, occorrerebbe dirlo all'angolo di Nardiello.
Molto. Certo.
È pesante
certo.
Non ha molto slancio, ma è andato a piazzarsi su un fisico già provato, evidentemente. Eccoli, crolla letteralmente.
Fortunatamente la corda lo ha sostenuto.
Sì.
Si è finito il combattimento.
È ancora sofferente.
The former heavyweight champion of the world, Charles Sonny Liston.
Liston's fight with Leotis Martin was shocking.
Oh, there it was. It was overdue. The left hook got in there squarely, just off the side of the chin, and down went Leotis. First knockdown of the fight. It occurred with more than 2 minutes gone in the 4th round, and now Sonny can sense it. He wants it, and he wants it fast. He's got 30 seconds left in this round, and he's got Martin hurt and wobbly. The leg's slightly rubbery, and he's got him against the ropes.
Liston was in control and dropped Martin in round 4 when Martin dropped his left hand after throwing a right.
There it was, off the right, the first left hook of the fight. Down he went.
But Liston appeared old and slow, and he started to tire. It was like seeing a once great car start sputtering on the racetrack. Liston began getting out jabbed, and his head movement wasn't what it used to be.
Using the left to keep Martin away. That long left. Martin playing it really, for a tired fighter, quite cool. Fighting from the distance, looking for the spot, not wanting to expose himself. There, the right by Martin. Oh! Liston is knocked down with the right and then the left, and he is knocked out. This fight will be over, and with it, Charles Sonny Liston's career. The 9th round. It happens at about 2:12 into the 9th round. And I'm going up into the ring. They have not yet revived Sonny Liston.
It's always sad to see great fighters age and get knocked out like this. It's like watching your favorite action hero struggle with arthritis.
You see Liston, and they are struggling to revive him. You see Liston as they struggle to revive him. With Charles Sonny Liston, and Sonny, quite frankly, most scorers had you well ahead when suddenly the knockout came.
Yes, it did.
What happened?
Well, if I know that, maybe it wouldn't happen.
Sonny, this is videotape, of course. There! Oh! What a series of combinations. Here again, looking at Sonny Liston, there was that instant quiver, the change of head position. There can be no question about this one having been an invisible punch or series of punches. Look at that. That's the right. That starts it. Now watch this. That started it. Now there'll be a tremendous combination here which will finish it. As the left and the right, a virtual hammer.
knocking Liston to the canvas. And it was all over, instantly, quite evidently.
Terrific right hand, brilliant shot. Measured it with the left jab, followed through with a tremendous right hand. Ingleby's all over the place. Howard Foster has signalled that the fight is all over. Price may have shipped some shots in that third round.
Peter Quillin, known as Kid Chocolate, was notorious for his fast starts in the ring, often overwhelming opponents with a relentless barrage of punches, right from the opening bell. His fight against Willie Cruz was a perfect example of his aggressive style.
But he has more power in that left hook. Will that benefit him, Mickey?
I think it will benefit him fighting a righty. Usually with a righty, you go to the body.
Already stunned in this first round. Down to the canvas, almost knocked out Willie Cruz. A good right cross.
From the opening bell, Quillin was all over Cruz like a dog on a bone. Before Cruz could even blink, he found himself eating a right hand that sent him to the mat.
Cruz better keep his hands up.
If Kid Chocolate can punch, he has to keep his hands up at all times.
He punches like he has chocolate in his hands.
I think he's got granite in his hands.
That's nothing to take for granted again.
From the outset, Quillin pressed the action, showcasing his trademark rapid-fire combinations. His strategy was clear. If the first punch didn't connect, the subsequent punches would, often leading to a devastating conclusion.
Cruz keeps his hands up high. That's when Kid Chocolate's going right down to the body with that left hook.
Oh, yeah, look at Cruz moving, too, wisely. He's been hit, knocked down this round, already stunned twice. Still.
In the second round, Quillin decided to treat Cruz to another serving of his right-hand special, dropping him again.
I think this fight won't make it through this round, Sean.
Well, Cruz may still be wheezy from that knockdown in the first round, those two knockdowns. You know, he was getting tagged a lot in that first round.
Right, Quillin just seems so much stronger.
Strong, heavy punches. Cruz, you know, sometimes there's no place to run. If you're Cruz, get your hands moving. Start throwing punches right now. Try to fight back.
That's right, Sean. A good offense is a good defense is a good offense.
Oh, yeah. It's over. It's over. Benji Estevez read the writing on the wall.
Recognizing the one-sided nature of the bout and the punishment Cruz had endured, the referee stepped in to stop the fight. It was a justifiable stoppage, as Cruz had taken a significant amount of damage in a very short period.
I punch with bad intention. I come to hit hard. That's what I do.
Every punch looked like a knockout shot behind it.
You got to hit with bad intention. Can't hit soft. This is not a soft game. This is a hard and heavy game, and that's what I come to do is to fight heavy.
A couple of times he got you, but I don't think he felt the punch at all.
Nah, because, you know, I'm a hard guy. You got to hit me with a brick to put me down. That's what it is.
You're 3-0, 3 knockouts. What do you learn from a fight like this?
I learned everything from Colin Morgan. Put it in me to go up in here and take these guys out or box these guys, box the ears off these guys, and that's what I'm looking to do.
When do you want to get back in the ring?
Whenever they're ready.
Next week.
Next week. Tonight, put another joker up in here with me.
Savarese, really working Evans over now. Evans is hurt. A straight right hand really hurt Evans. He's almost on his way down. And the bell sounds as he went down. And they will count the knockdown. He's up, and that's the end of the round. That 22-0 record. Evans is in trouble. He is in trouble. Referee Ron Lipton stepping in and administering a standing 8 count. There is a standing 8 count in New York.
Sam Evans does not want to fight any longer.
Savarese in total control. Evans winces as a jab. Got him in the right eye. He goes down from the first punch afterwards. Referee would be wise to just stop it right now. That's it. Ron Lipton stops it. Lou Savarese has another win on his record. I don't know that it means all that much, but...
Chavez's modus operandi is to come out, take your best shots, see what you have, and then give you his best shots. Because he takes a shot so well, the end has always been ordained.
Chavez starting to be more effective with the left hook.
Chavez was lined up to face the champ, Meldrick Taylor, in a unification bout. Chavez had to get past Alberto Fuentes first, which was like trying to avoid a speeding ticket on a deserted road.
Watch for left hooks to the body. Digging the left to the body.
Fuentes got a taste of Chavez's left hook early, and it was a taste he wouldn't forget. Chavez's left hook was doing damage from the get-go. His defense was as smooth as a jazz solo, parrying and slipping punches like a maestro.
That punch was blocked. Several others missed. Chavez is very adept at slipping punches at close range.
A lazy jab against Chavez was like waving a red flag in front of a bull.
That was a solid right hand to the jaw by Chavez.
Notice Chavez's great slip to the outside? It's like watching a master magician perform his best trick.
His fights, what have you seen so far? He's turning southpaw. He's allow Fuentes to wear himself down.
Chavez set up his left hook with his right hand like a magician setting up his big finale.
Solid right hand in close by Chavez, and suddenly Fuentes' hands stop moving. Back on the attack with left hands.
Moved involuntarily, I'm talking about.
The fight turned into a one-sided beatdown, and Fuentes was in deep trouble.
Doesn't look like he's going for a decision right here, Jim.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
He deserves an honorable stoppage.
At the end of the 10th round, the doctor wisely stopped the fight. It was clear Fuentes had been subjected to a methodical and merciless beatdown by Chavez.
He's in it.
That's enough.
Bastante.
Enough. Just as with Roger Mayweather at the end of the 10th round. And the truth is that Chavez is just too much.
Well, airtime for the ring card girls. They're getting